come as early as tomorrow. My next guest supports it, Republican Congressman Mike Pence of Indiana. Welcome, Congressman. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you, Stuart. Good to be back on.
I'm sure this will pass in the House. You've got a sizable Republican majority. Got it. Will it go to the Senate? Will it be voted on in the Senate?
Look, we're going to make every effort in this legislation and in future legislation to use the power of the purse to make sure that their government takeover of health care is not implemented over the next year. If we can repeal it outright, that's our first objective. If we have to use the power of the purse to prevent implementation till we can again take this either to the courts or to the American people in 2012, then that's what we're going to do.
Now, the President says that this, if we have full implementation of Obamacare, it is going to reduce the deficit. Is that correct?
Well, you know, when we voted the first few weeks of the year about repealing Obamacare, actually Democrats were saying that it was going to cost taxpayers money. You know, only in Washington, D.C. could you repeal a $1 trillion program and be told that it was going to cost you money. Look, the reality here is the American people know we can do better. They want this Congress to start over on health care reform that focuses on lowering the cost of health insurance rather than growing the size of government or passing the kind of government takeover that includes what I think, as we debated today, the Judiciary Committee is a profoundly unconstitutional individual mandate.
I just want to make time to run a quick bite from former Speaker Nancy Pelosi and what she thinks about this. Just listen in, please.
And is it a statement of our values to deprive women of primary care? When it comes to health and education, Republicans put women and children last.
All right. What do you think of that, sir?
Well, I reject that categorically. I'll be bringing an amendment that will deny all federal funding to Planned Parenthood of America. It's not about denying funding to Title X or health services for women. I just don't believe the largest abortion provider in America should also be the largest recipient of federal funding under Title X. We're going to bring that amendment in the coming hours. I hope it's successful. We just have, look, if folks want to be in the abortion providing business, they ought not to be the recipients of federal taxpayer dollars, and that's sadly the case today. That's what we're working to change.
Congressman Mike Pence, a pleasure. Thanks for joining us, sir.
Thank you, Stuart.
The latest Mideast threat, now threatening to slam you at the gas pump.